Oh, back in the creepy grandma house? Those are men's shoes. Where am I? Well, this is interesting, but I go left first. That's what I do. Ooh. Okay, I don't have a reflection because I'm some sort of horrible vampire, and there is... Oh yeah, I was going to say there's no shower in there, but there is. Maybe not. It's grandma's room, I guess. Why would you sleep in the room next to your grandma and have to listen to her annoying fucking music? Okay, it's nearly 10 o'clock. Be down there in a minute. Okay. Strange place for the kitchen to be, quite frankly. Should that knife be on the counter, do you think? Because I'm thinking probably not. Probably not. Strange place for things to be. More downstairs. Oh, at least there's a light down this one. Let's go down here first. Hi, is this hammer that I wanted? Oh good, now I can kill my grandma with it. Okay, well at least I'm not going to saw her up, although I probably will once I've killed her. Oh. Maybe I just barricade her in every night. She can't get out. It's the thing people do, right? They barricade their grandmas. What a strange house. Okay. Oh, okay, Grandma. Your time has come. Or it hasn't. Oh. Sorrow. Grandma, I can't handle you crying all the time. Wow. Really? Okay, now what? Can't get out. Now I go to my masturbatorium? Nope. I have a shower? I brush my teeth. I pet a cat. I leave. No. Put my shoes on. No. I read a note. Task list. Clean up any broken plates. Hide kitchen knife under bed. Check emails on phone. Nail wooden planks on door. Turn off all lights. Go to bed. Okay, so I've done number 4. I need to do clean up broken plates. Hide knife under bed. Check emails on phone. Turn off all lights. Okay. Okay, how do I do that? is really awkward. Okay, right, clean up broken plates. Okay. Hide the knife. Okay. Okay. Okay, turned off those lights. That one. That one. Come back to you. Okay. I mean, it's not very well hidden, is it? Very well hidden at all. There we go. Unfortunately, you've declined our scholarship program. Thank you for applying. We hope you're successful in all your future endeavours. Well, that's sad. Very, very sad. Okay. Done everything except all the lights. No door in there. Okay. Poor Grandma. There we go. Going to bed. I'm going to roll over and Grandma is going to be standing over me with a knife or something. Definitely hear someone walking around. Hello? Is it getting dimmer or? Can't move. Can't do anything. Oh. Okay. Thought I heard Grandma trying to... Oh shit. Can't get out, Grandma. Oh shit. Oh shit. How is she that strong? How did I not wake up to that? How did that not wake me up? Oh god. Okay, well I can't pick up the knife. Can't turn the light on. Grandma. Fuck. Grandma. where'd you go? Pain, are you full of it? Patience, are you out of it? When will your suffering end? Her suffering. Oh! Knew it, I'm gonna murder her. This isn't cool.
Pain, are you full of it? Patience, are you out of it? James, when will your suffering end? You wanted her to die, didn't you? Not for her sake, but for your own. You yearned for her death, not because her suffering would cease. It was because yours would cease as well.
Well, I mean, is that so wrong? I guess it is. But it's hard, you know? That's why I said you gotta give her up to the state. You gotta, like, be like, look, I can't take care of my grandma. You know, you were only a kid, for God's sake. Today I found my laptop broken. I left her alone for just a few minutes while I was in the bathroom, and I guess she walked into my bedroom and had an episode. I'll have to drain my savings in order to replace it. Okay, well, I'm not picking up the knife yet, so that's something. Grandma!
Pulsating through your veins? Do you feel the last breath of patience exiting your body? Do you feel the rage welling up, overflowing, displacing empathy, sympathy, and love? Do you hear it? It's calling you. A way out. Follow it. Let it guide you.
Oh, this is dark. Okay, well I can't pick up the knife, so... Oh. Oh dear. Couple brutally murdered. I did something unspeakable.
While sifting through some old boxes, you found an interesting set of documents that revealed the truth about your past. Your grandparents were involved in an accident that killed your grandfather and your infant brother. It wasn't your grandmother's fault entirely, but your parents couldn't help but put the blame on her. With no family or friends left, living a hopeless and bleak existence, your grandmother decided to murder them. With your parents out of the way, she could raise you all by herself. Her desire was selfish and evil.
I knew it!
That was all you needed. A way to justify her death. A way to break the burden of taking care of her. Do you remember what you did? I'll walk you through it once more, just in case you've forgotten.
So Grandma says, I did something unspeakable, I killed them, I murdered them both, I didn't know what to do, I had nothing left to live for, I'm so sorry. Well, at least she's in hell too. Probably a deeper and worse one than I'm in. Okay. Let's kill our grandma! Hooray! Get the knife, get the new radio, get the phone, place the knife on her bed, place the old radio, Place the phone on the table outside the door and wait outside her room. Oh, so we're just giving her the means to kill herself? Okay. Okay, this is Grandma's bed. Okay. Get the knife. Get the new radio. Get the phone. I don't have any choice. Can I just leave? I suppose the thing is that this happened. I did this.
Yes, I'm talking to you. Are you listening to me? I know that I might seem suspicious, but for now, I'm going to need you to trust me. Are you in pain? Do you want that pain to go away? I can show you a way out, but you're going to have to do exactly what I say.
Oh.
Don't worry, very soon you won't feel any pain at all.
Oh my goodness.
You won't have to suffer any longer. The first thing I want you to do is grab the knife on your bed. You're doing a great job. It's very sharp, so please be careful with it. The next step is to gently
Your
press
stomach?
the knife against your stomach. You're doing a wonderful job. Now, press a little harder.
Why her stomach? That's awful.
Keep applying more pressure until the knife penetrates the flesh of your stomach. You might feel quite a bit of pain, but that's going to be temporary. You're doing a great job. I want you to pull the knife out. Is there a warm, red fluid gushing out of your stomach? If so, then you applied enough pressure. I know that this might be painful, but pretty soon it's going to be all over. I want you to repeat the process, except now go a little to the right of the original spot. Keep applying pressure until the knife penetrates the flesh.
Oh my god.
Now that you've done the process twice, for the third time, go to the left of the
Why her stomach? Why not her throat? This is awful.
Pressure until the knife penetrates the flesh.
You're punishing her as well as...
You're doing a great job. Now return to the original spot. I want you to jab the knife into the wound 3 times. This time, don't slowly apply pressure. I want you to press the knife into your stomach as hard as you can. Whenever you're ready, go ahead. You're doing a wonderful job. Are you in pain? Are you suffering? I know you are, but don't worry. It'll all go away soon. This is the last step. Are you ready? All you have to do is to repeat the process, except this time, press the knife against your neck.
Finally.
Whenever you're ready, just quickly thrust the knife into your neck. Then very soon, all the pain will go away. That's it. Let it all go. Pass on into the next world, wherever that might be. Goodbye. I can guarantee you will not be missed.
Oh my god. Wow.
James, you murdered her.
Yeah, I get it.
You knew about her delusions. She always talked about the man in the radio, so you decided to become that character. You replaced the old radio and then played an audio file telling her to stab herself repeatedly with a knife. You knew she was delusional and had episodes of schizophrenia. She followed your instructions and eventually bled to death due to her self-inflicted injuries.
You don't say.
Since all the evidence pointed to a suicide, you weren't charged with anything. You finally got what you wanted. You were finally free.
And then...
You might be wondering how exactly you ended up dead. Well, for the first few months, you lived your life carefree. You actually enjoyed life to some extent, not being tied down by an ill relative. But eventually, that all came crashing down. It started off with brief, horrific, gruesome nightmares. Visions of her stabbing herself endlessly, blood gushing out of her wounds, flooding your mind with blood-red guilt. Slowly, these nightmares leaked into your daily life. You'd see her out of the corner of your eye, whether you were driving, walking down the street, or at work. Even though you killed her, she never really left. She lived in your mind and haunted you every day until you eventually couldn't fall asleep. Every time you closed your eyes, even for the briefest of moments, she'd manifest in your subconscious. Eventually, you went to the hospital and you were prescribed sleep medicine, but that only suppressed the issue. Slowly, your body adjusted to the medicine and you needed to increase the dose for the medicine to be effective. This process kept repeating until you were taking multiple times the recommended amount. You were addicted until one night you overdosed on sleep medication. Right now, in this moment, your physical body is currently in a hospital bed, hovering between the thin line of life and death. You're still probably wondering why you're here in God's basement. I'll finally tell you who I am and what this place really is.
Go on then.
God's basement is a realm for those who have committed great sin but are still redeemable.
Ooh.
The individuals that arrive in God's basement relive their own versions of hell, allowing them to reflect on their life and watch their slow descent into evil. Their resentment, hate, bitterness, and jealousy accumulate until those emotions manifest themselves through atrocious acts, yours being murder. You were backed into a corner, watching your life slowly pass you by. All those opportunities you sacrificed. All that potential wasted. You became bitter and resentful. Many could sympathize with you. Many might have even done the same. You were hopeless, and it felt like you were inside a living hell. I am called the Operator. I am an entity that manifests in God's basement. I manifest myself in different ways depending on the person. My job is to guide the person inside God's basement and allow them to relive their life from a different perspective. In your case, I manifested with many characteristics resembling the man in the radio. Hopefully this explanation cleared everything up. You're still probably wondering what happens now that you have all your memories. I mentioned earlier that God's basement are for those who are still redeemable. Even though you committed an atrocious sin, you were trapped in a hopeless existence. Also, the person you killed wasn't really your grandmother. She was a shell of her former self. Your grandmother died long ago. Part of you wanted to see her suffering cease. Your crime was both cruel and merciful at the same time. You are going to get a second chance at life. Pretty soon you're going to wake up in a hospital bed out of your drug-induced coma. Learn to live with what you did. The feelings of guilt, paranoia, and pain will never completely go away. James. Make the most out of life and be grateful for this second chance. One last thing. Good luck.
I see. Well, better start going to church. Hello? God? It's me, Margaret. Well, I'm thinking this is probably the end. Yep. Well, gosh, I hope you enjoyed this. The whole game all up took me 3 hours to play. Some of that was me running around being really confused, I think, but not too much. Probably only like 10 minutes total, maybe 15, 20 if I'm being really, really super honest, but definitely not more than that. Thought it was pretty interesting, not too scary, kind of spooky, a little bit PT-ish with the repeating corridors and stuff, but not to any derivative extent really. Yeah, the only thing I feel really stupid about is not noticing that remote. Oh look, there's Grandma. I don't understand why I would get her to stab herself in the stomach and then her neck, but I mean, she did go mad and kill my parents by stabbing them each 30 fucking times. So yeah, she's definitely in hell because she did that before. The developer, you've reached the end. I say thank you. Pretty new. Hope it was bearable. Yeah, you did a good job, man. Well done, Erebus. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you in whatever I play next, which, I mean, I'm not sure when that would be. I know I haven't played anything for a year, but I moved and shit just went down essentially, so, you know, I may or may not be back, but we'll see. But yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye bye.